Hi, and this is Mike Garner from MrMikeGarner.com, giving you a bit of a witnessing the world as I witness things going on for myself and my friends and family. And I've mentioned this before, but I want to bring it bang up to date because there are three forces working in the universe all the time, and you can witness it as you go round and see things, news, media, things in your family, things personal to you, within your community, maybe at work. Three elemental forces, and one is creation, new ideas, embryonic concepts, people who want to start something new, and creation within life, babies, newborns, newlings. And then there is maintenance, there is ticking over and keeping things well trimmed, well kept, well cared for. And then there is destruction, which is decay, loss, breakdown, death, the end. So there is creation, maintenance, and destruction. Now, I came to Thailand to help people, to help myself to get well, and to help other people get well. I built a retreat, and from here the plan was to freely offer services to help people who didn't have the funds to help themselves. What I'm actually discovering is that those people who I perceived didn't have the funds to take care of themselves were taking care of themselves very, very well because they didn't have the funds. They weren't handing the responsibility over to the hospital, the doctor, the health professionals, because health professionals here in Thailand are very, very expensive. Private healthcare, there is government hospitals, there is clinics and a whole range of things that are available to locals here. Fresh wind just getting up now, it's beautiful. Probably about 32, 34 degrees here now, so that fresh wind is very welcome. Very healthy environment here. And the elderly teach the young, care for the young, teach them the old ways of eating healthy, living healthy, being mindful, meditation, taking things one step at a time, not worrying, no anxiety, no stress, living off the land, eating raw, eating unprocessed, maintaining good health. Because what we tend to do in the West and all over the world really, where we've lost these skills, we've lost our connection to our natural way of living, is we treat symptoms. We get a diagnosis and then or we feel something's wrong and we go and get checked out and then we deal with it. And as soon as we feel that we've got control, it's either medicated or it's healed itself, we go back to our old ways. That's not the way to live. This witnessing is about balancing. It's about maintenance. It's about maintaining a healthy lifestyle every day so that we don't have these blips, these ups and downs, and peaks and troughs of illness and wellness and illness and wellness, this yo-yo effect that people get with dieting. They diet, they lose weight, then they go back to their old eating habits. What old thinking habits destroy your health? What old eating habits or current eating habits or behaviours, what do you do that's not good for you? You know, if you don't address that now, if you don't take time for health now, you'll have to take time later on because you'll get ill. I've got friends and family and loved ones, people I know, who are ill, seriously ill. I work with the seriously ill. I've spent the last 30 years helping people who traditional medicine have probably given up on. What I do is considered fringe. Here it's mainstream because they haven't got the money for mainstream Western modern medicine. Do we need modern medicine? Or do we just need to be sensible, common sense? We've lost common sense. we take pills instead of looking after ourselves. All these antacids you can take, instead of stopping doing things that make us have an acid biology and eating acids, over consuming, over sugary, over rich, over fatty, over processed foods, unhealthy foods. Instead of eating healthy in the right proportion at the right time and exercising, we abuse our bodies, and then we take quick remedies. These adverts tell you to buy this in advance of overeating for Christmas. And if you do overeat or eat crap, then you take this pill or drink this drink, take this potion. How about not over consuming? How about eating healthy and exercising and living a healthy life? Because the consequences of not paying attention to your body, not listening to your body, not tuning in, means that you'll have more decay more quickly. You want to generate and create new healthy cells, and your body regenerates every 13 months. And your DNA is controlled by your thoughts. You're not a frozen sculpture, you are an evolving species. We, as an organism, change and evolve. Our skin cells, our nails grow, our tongue regenerates probably every 6 weeks, our stomach lining every 3 weeks. We completely recycle our body every 13 months. Not a cell in your body was there 13 months ago. You're continually reinventing your body based on your thoughts and your lifestyle and your health and what you put into your body, which is the building blocks for the cells next year. And your emotional state and mental state has a massive effect on that, because it goes, as I've said this before, it goes from psychology to physiology to biology. So if you've got a poor mental and emotional equilibrium this year, you'll have a really poor body next year. So if you're suffering this year physically, what was going on for you mentally and emotionally last year? Now in this group I'm sharing how to, in my Mind Body Spirit group, in my groups, I'm sharing how to control your mind, access elemental forces, tune in to the harmonious lifestyle that you were born to enjoy. You are a energy being, a spirit if you like, in a physical body. You have mental energy, a mental spirit, an emotional spirit, a heart energy. You have physical energy. You have the connectivity of your relationships and everything that you vibrate around, your house, the colours, the materials, the products that you eat. It's all connected in the oneness. And I really encourage you to look at every area of your life, because everything counts. I know so many people who eat healthy salads and things, but then they'll get a McDonald's, or they'll be on the beer at night, or having a bottle of wine. And I'm not judging any of this, but it's got to be balanced. And how's it working for you? What is the state of your health? What body are you producing? What are you creating? Because foods create moods. And the building blocks of the food that you eat create next year's body. And if you've got a waist over 35 inches, you'll be diabetic before you're 50. Type 2. If you're not already. You should have a healthy tongue, healthy skin, soles of your feet, elbows. All these things indicate good health. Nails, eyes. I've got no hair, but your hair. And so what are you creating? Have you got a healthy body? Because if you haven't, you can change it with your thoughts, with your lifestyle, with your actions, and what you put in, and what you wear, and the products that you use. Take responsibility, as people do here, who live very simply, but have great longevity and great energy and vitality into their ripe old age. Living simply, that's all you need to do. Maintenance is simple. But if you lose that balance, it's difficult. to get it back. Quite often, when people have problems, they pay attention to their health, and then when their health returns just a little bit, they go back to their old ways. Don't do that. Don't be that person. Find some new ways. And if you want help finding new ways, here I am and other people. Because it can be simple, and if you keep it simple, you'll have a wonderful life and you'll feel simply excellent. And I'm witnessing this, and I'm noticing what's happening to people who don't pay attention to it, who take their eye off the ball. And as I say, if you don't take time for health now, you'll have to take time later, either queuing up for a prescription, waiting to be seen by a healthcare practitioner, or lying in bed at home or in hospital, waiting to get well. Be well, take responsibility, do the wise thing,